What if I told you that by accepting yourself, the world would accept you? The world would embrace who you truly are. You wouldn't have to face the anxiety, the fear, the scrutiny that comes with trying to be someone or become something. Instead, you're simply yourself and you start to experience the freedom that is always there. So in this video, I want to share with you how to accept yourself and start to live the life that you want. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the video. My name is Ivan, and in this video I want to share with you how to accept yourself as you are. Now what this means is that it's without conditions or expectations on the outside world. One of the worst things that you can do is to expect other people to accept you first before you doing it. You see, by not accepting yourself, you put yourself in protection mode. You allow the mind to create doubt, worry, and fear, which actually reinforces your unacceptance. And so you start to project these insecurities out into the world, and you start to see the reflection of it. Self-acceptance is the first step. It is the key for true freedom that lies here for you to just be yourself. Unacceptance is the activity of the mind. The mind cannot accept you. It can only find reasons why you're not good enough, why you need to improve yourself. This is what it's designed to do, and it's for us to look at the mind and realize that it's always going to create that doubt, that worry, that fear of being judged, of being criticized, of being rejected from others, because we don't want to expose our true self, who we really are. But the only way to freedom is to be free of all of these things. Be free of the mind. True acceptance is to look within yourself, is to discover what you really are, and to realize that when you accept yourself, the world, other people, situations, you will have this sense of freedom within yourself to be who you truly are. Because acceptance can only be done through your awareness. It's the constant in every moment. Right now, you're aware of being aware. What is that knows that I am not accepting myself, and therefore this is why I'm suffering? You are the knower of your experience, and you know that you are fine the way that you are, that you can be who you want to be. You're no longer looking to protect yourself. You're looking to be yourself. And the greatest power and gift that you have been given is to express who you truly are. And you use this mind and body tool organism to create the life that you want. Now, the reason why acceptance is so difficult for us is because it's closely related to our sense of worth, our self-esteem, our self-image. And the mind uses this as a means for us to go out into the world and get reassurance, validation of who we are. And so the moment that we don't get that level of reassurance, it starts to create doubt, fear, and worry. Now, the main fear is always that you're not going to be liked. When you show your true self, who you really are, without this persona or this facade or this character that you're playing, you have nowhere to go. There's nowhere for you to fall. And so the only thing that you have left is to choose to love yourself, to accept yourself as you are. But your ability to accept yourself should not be dependent on the external world. It's complete chaos if you do this. You're always going to look for reassurance and validation, and it's going to be unending. Now, this may be that you are presented with people that you don't necessarily like, because it only shows that you haven't accepted yourself. You end this cycle by simply accepting yourself right now. The world is just a mirror of your own consciousness. And consciousness is everything about your beliefs, thoughts, feelings, emotions. And this is being projected out into the world. So at every moment, the world is taking cue from you. And so this is why you're seeing those things that you don't prefer in your life. This is why you feel stuck, looking to protect yourself instead of just simply accepting yourself. And from that, you start to go with the flow of life. You stop resisting. It's the resistance of yourself. Don't go for the mind for acceptance. Go to awareness. That is who you are. Awareness is always there. It's the constant and primary aspect of your entire life. And so now I want to share with you a couple of ways, couple of practices that can help you to ease into accepting yourself. Ask yourself, who are you? What kind of person are you? What are your thoughts, your feelings? What are you projecting out into the world that is making you experience the life that you are having right now? Because everything is a reflection of your emanation. And so we go into self-inquiry, which is a very famous practice by Ramana Maharshi, teachings from this Indian sage, who, by the simple question, who am I? So we start to question our thoughts. We start to question their validity. Are they actually true? Or is this simply just the mind trying to find its source? Where does the mind arise from? Well, it rises from you, from this space, from this empty space, from this present moment that is always there. The only reason that the mind troubles you or creates this chaos between you is that you haven't defined who you are. You haven't discovered what you really are. Every time that doubt, that fear, that worry that comes up, not only is it stemming from the mind, but it's stemming because the mind is trying to find its source, and that source is you. What makes the thought actually true? It's your belief in it. When you see the thought arise, you immediately decide, do I believe in this thought? Do I want this thought? Or do I see the thought for what it is? Just a passing cloud. Now, the mind is not completely against you. It's just doing its job, finding problem after problem, trying to find its source. Once you discover that you are the awareness of it, and you are this pervading space that is always around you, that when the mind is not there, when it's non-existent, that which remains, it's you, it's your awareness. And that in itself is acceptance. So simply accept yourself as you are. Well guys, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope that it's going to help you out. And as always, I will see you in the next video.